This week's Dishin' It is sponsored by Price Cutter. Local matters. Welcome to Dishin' It. Today on the menu, guess what we're gonna be making, Beth Ray?
Some yummy curry chicken. I love curry.
I do too. I love it. And we're actually gonna be using a spice that is a staple in my cupboard. Actually, this is from my cupboard, and you can see how much I've used. Garam masala. Have you ever used this?
No.
This is the best spice. Can we get a close-up of this? Sorry. This is a spice that's a staple, and I'm gonna have you lean right in here and smell this. Smell that.
That is awesome.
This is amazing.
Very deep, yummy.
I brought this from home, and you can tell how much I've used because it's almost empty.
Yes.
And it smells amazing. Oh. So this is like a traditional Indian butter chicken, and the best place I've ever had butter chicken was in England. I don't know why, but it's a staple over there.
So since you can't go there, make this.
Make this
your
here.
House.
So the first step, Miss Beth, is I'm gonna have you cube some chicken breasts.
Okie doke.
Is that okay? And I'm gonna start making our marinade, okay?
Okay, this sounds great.
Now, in our marinade, we're gonna have Greek yogurt. By the way, this is healthy. You were mentioning that before we came on air. This is a healthy, I feel it's healthy.
Well, and you know what? Anytime you can get a healthy dish that looks and tastes creamy, that's a winner chicken dinner is what that is.
Amen to that.
Yes. So I'm all about creamy. We were showing that chicken sandwich, you know, we were talking about how if you don't have sauce dripping off your elbows by the time you're done eating,
yes,
they did it wrong. So I'm excited for this because it is going to be creamy and just a really yummy, healthy dish for the new year for you.
It really is. And so in this marinade, we're adding, oh gosh, I didn't measure that.
You know what? You measured it with your heart. That's what the,
I don't know. So they gave us a little thing of Greek yogurt. It says half a cup, and I don't know if that's half a cup or not.
I think you're about right. It might be a little bit more.
And it says two tablespoons lemon. Does that look like 2 tablespoons? I think Price Cutter's great. They usually pre-measure.
Yes, okay. That is. I think you've got, if you want to, I think you've got double there, because those are normally little 8-ounce. You know what, you're fine.
I'm just gonna, more cream, more better.
And if that's right, what in the world are we talking about? Just let it go, it's just gonna be creamier.
Oh, here we go, okay. Then, we have our brand new cumin. I love cumin, by the way, too.
I do too. Now, Jeremy, are we talking like 1-inch cubes, half-inch cubes? What kind of cubes?
Bite-sized cubes.
Bite-sized cubes?
That it's easy to eat.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
I take big bites.
2 teaspoons cumin. I'm gonna add that right here. Right there.
I'm trimming as I go.
No, you know what?
You don't mean trim?
The last 5 guest co-hosts I've had have all trimmed the chicken. I'm just saying.
I can't help it. It's just, I can't leave that in there.
Oh, then we're using my favorite, a teaspoon of the garam masala. Let me wash that. There we go. I don't want to contaminate.
Garam masala.
Garam masala.
That sounds like a villain in a Mission Impossible movie.
It kind of does, doesn't it? Let me have.
Yes.
I'll do 2 of these then, because that little thing won't fit in my container. But I love, and I want to say I found this garam masala. I didn't even have to look in the international aisle. I think I just found it in the regular spice aisle at Price Cutter. So check that out if you're looking for this. I always look for the green lid because this is McCormick brands that, that I found.
Okay.
But it's so good. A teaspoon salt.
What else do you put it on? Or do you ever just put it on plain with salt and pepper and
Yes, I usually, I use it in a curry sauce. I use coconut milk.
Oh,
the garam masala. I'll add a little heavy cream, a little tomato sauce, some red curry paste.
Oh, that sounds delicious, Jamie.
It's so good, I tell ya.
The garam masala.
The garam masala. Oh my gosh, why does everything sound New York to me today?
I don't know.
Okay, added 1 teaspoon salt, and then 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. Is that not, this spice blend right now is amazing.
I'm loving it.
Okay, now I'm gonna mix it all together. Oh, wow. I don't want to get...
I love this music. You guys pick the right music. I listen to jazz music at home whenever I'm cooking, and it just makes everything feel relaxed. So if you're a stressful cook, throw on some jazz music and all of a sudden you'll be able to breathe. Serious.
Well, our sound engineer extraordinaire, Jeff Cotner, he knows what to play, okay? He's listening. He knows what's on the tip of the tongues of the kids these days and what they're listening to. He knows.
And it's elevator jazz, people. It's great.
And it's making a comeback.
Yep.
No, I do this music. In fact, when we don't have the music, I'm like, something's missing.
Right.
Something's missing.
Yes, it just feels like dead space. Can't cook in dead space.
Okay, I'm gonna actually start, well, how you doing on that chicken?
I'm doing great,
oh, good.
yeah.
I'm gonna start heating up this griddle here because preheat a large skillet over medium-high. Okay, that's medium-high. Here's what's weird though. We're gonna put the chicken in here and coat it.
Yes.
And then put it in there, but it didn't say it to add any oil or butter or nothing.
You know what? That's what they say on my infomercials for all the fancy pans.
You don't need them?
You don't need them.
Okay.
That looks like a really great pan.
That's mine from home.
So
I brought it from home.
I was gonna say, that looks really nice.
I really love them.
I don't see very many studio pans like that.
You cooked with us enough to know.
That's right. Hey, they're used. But sure, try. Listen, I always say, try it as it says.
Okay.
And just see if it works. But you know, a lot of times we go ahead and add a little oil.
Yeah, and I didn't even bring any oil because it didn't call for it, but we'll make it work.
Yeah. Well, let's keep it the way that it says.
Okay, this marinade looks and smells amazing.
Okay, I'm almost done. I
Okay.
am T-minus 20 seconds.
I'm gonna smell this really good.
Okay.
Oh gosh, that smells good. You know what though? This marinade, I might use as a dipping sauce. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, that's a great idea.
You know what I'm saying? Like just
Yes.
have that as a like an Indian type.
And you said that's Greek yogurt?
Yes.
See? Greek yogurt, that tastes, it's such a great...
Can I start putting some in here?
Yes, go
Come on.
ahead.
Okay, I just done?
It's done. So it is such a great, healthy substitute for sour cream, and it tastes...
It
I know
tastes
it
just like
sounds
it.
like that can't be right. It is unflavored, plain Greek yogurt.
This back over
There you go,
here.
ma'am.
I'm just gonna start, I'm gonna do like I do my meatloaf. I'm getting in there.
Do it.
Is that okay?
Do it, yes. It is so incredibly good. If you use plain Greek yogurt, I put it on my chili. It is so delicious on your mashed potatoes. So if you're trying to cut some calories, maybe add a little bit of protein, put some of that Greek yogurt on top of your potatoes, and you're good.
That
is
sounds
a one-dish
amazing.
wonder. Oh, it's so good.
By the way, in the recipe, I was telling Beth before we went on, we're supposed to marinate this for 15 minutes.
Who has the time?
Nobody got that time.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And we will let you all know once it's done cooking, does it still taste super flavorful?
Right.
Because I have had recipes that say, oh, you gotta marinate it overnight. And I've done cooking shows with those recipes where
Yeah.
you just don't have time. I gotta say, some of them, it's hard to tell the difference. So,
Trying to see if there's
Oh, it's
sizzle.
sizzling.
There's sizzling.
You're
Okay,
good. I'm
guys,
gonna
guess what we're gonna
take
do?
this off.
Should we add this? I'm gonna add this in.
uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, hope I can. Okay, don't drop, Jeremy, don't drop.
1, 2,
And
3,
go.
go. There you go.
Oh my gosh, I'm not kidding. If this is good, I'm making this for dinner tonight. I made curry for dinner last night, but this sauce right here it's winning me over.
That smells incredible.
Okay, and you know what? I'm getting all that sauce.
Yeah, don't leave any
I
behind.
want all that sauce. Okay, so now what we do is cook this chicken.
Okay.
Then we're gonna take it out the pan and make the creamy sauce, and then add the chicken back to it. And I'm also gonna take off my dirty, filthy gloves.
I can't wait to try it.
Already smells amazing, guys. Okay, don't go anywhere. More dishing it fun with Indian butter chicken right after this. Okay.
Yeah,
So
let
Beth,
me help you.
Can
Bless
you help
your
me,
heart.
please?
Let me help you.
Thank you.